Good morning, guys. I'm here at my house drinking morning coffee, so I figured I'd make a video and let you know how I became a beekeeper, tell you a little bit about myself and what I've learned in past 90 days of beekeeping. It's really interesting. I love it so far, so stay tuned to find out more. So first thing is first, my name is Anel and my girlfriend name, if you've seen in the videos, is Naila. We originally come from Eastern Europe, Bosnia, and we've been in the US for about 20 years. So I've always wanted to beekeep, and she actually didn't know anything about beekeeping. So after we learned a little bit, she's now slightly obsessed, just like myself. As you can see, these two are joining me today. This is Denali and this is Khaleesi. She's a female and he's a male. They're also gonna probably end up having some puppies at some point. We don't know when, but they will. We'll show some videos of those too. So that's the reason we chose bees and huskies, because they're our pets. We love them all. Khaleesi's 1 year and just over a year, and Denali's only 5 months old. So they're amazing pets. Handful though, but if you ever want a husky, do your research first. Luckily we have a huge yard to keep them in. The reason I became a beekeeper is actually many reasons. Ever since I was a kid I wanted to beekeep. I have a slight obsession with bees. They're an amazing little insects that work as a group. They can achieve so much. They also help the nature. They pollinate things. They also pollinate our food. So if you can be a beekeeper, do it. I say do it. It's so easy. To me, I know most of people do say, not negative things, but they tell you how scary it is, how you can lose your bees, how you can do this and that. But with a little bit of attention for the bees, I don't think it's hard at all. It's actually easy. At least that's my opinion. Of course, other people will have different opinions of that. So now that I've been keeping for 90 days, I'm an expert. Just kidding. So what I found out is that there are always surprises. It's never the same. Not one inspection was the same as the last one. So that's what I love about it. You're always learning and you're trying to figure out what's the best way for you to keep bees and for you to be successful. Honestly, I find it simple, as long as you give them attention and you know the basics. In my opinion, no book can and no videos can actually teach you how to do this. They can teach you basics. They can tell you what's going on with a swarm, for example, but unless you experience it, you're really not going to learn. I've experienced 4 swarms, I've requeened hives, I've made some nooks, all in 90 days. I know this seems like a lot, but it's really not. It's really fun to do, actually. Number 2, do not worry about the bees too much. Bees have survived for millions of years out there on their own. Believe me, I know there's some disease and mites and stuff, but even if you lose some bees, they can requeen themselves. If your queen dies or something happens to her, bees will requeen themselves. They will survive. So don't worry too much. Of course, be careful and do assist the bees when you can. And finally, number 1 is have fun with the bees. This is why you got this. Just remember that you probably like me got the bees in the first place as a hobby, to have fun. And don't get too stressful about it. Just have fun with the bees. I'm trying new things, test things out. I've tried so many different things. I'm just testing things out on my own. What I think is it could work or it would be better for me, I'll test it out. Take a few frames and test things out. So just remember, every location is different, every climate, and you gotta know how things work around you. I'm still learning. I'm now learning nature, trees, nectar flows, pollen, and I've never actually knew any of these things. I've been a nature person all my life, an outdoors person, but I've never known the details about these things. But you kind of need to know the basics for the bees. It just helps you be more successful, basically. I didn't start the channel as an educational thing, but honestly, sometimes I go into explaining things because it's just the nature of my work. I'm in IT consulting for many years, and I just navigate to teaching people. So don't take that personal or anything. If you do have questions, feel free to ask me anytime on any of my videos. We don't know. You just started, you don't know. I'm never afraid. I post videos because I find it a lot more helpful than asking people on different social media groups, because they have thousands of opinions and they're all different. So if you post a video, it's a lot easier. Actually, a person can see what you're doing and what you're seeing and what you think is the problem or not the problem or success. And it's a lot easier for them to actually give you more details and give you more help. Alright friends, so that's pretty much it. Let me know what you think in the comments below. So if you like my videos, like them, comment all the time so we can keep engaged, and subscribe so you can see new content coming out. Alright friends, until next time.